Welcome to our brand new show Sports Connect, a digital world connect to the sporting universe like never before. I'm Megha Sana, and here I'll take you to a 30-minute ride in the galaxy of sports. Trending news, gossips across the sports arena, latest news and everything that kept the sports fraternity busy on different social media platforms, and a lot more coming in. But before we proceed, take a quick look at this video. With the World Cup going on, the rugby fever is at its peak. The video there capturing all the exhilarating action and drama that the lovers of the sport relish. Moving to our next segment, In Trend is all about the hashtags that dominated the Twitter world. Here's a quick wrap of the trends that ruled Twitter this week.
Lewis Hamilton blazed to victory at the Japanese Grand Prix ahead of Mercedes teammate Nico Rosberg to strengthen his grip on a third world title. Hamilton crossed the line 18.9 seconds ahead of Rosberg, with Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel finishing a further 1.8 seconds adrift in third. This was the 41st of Hamilton's career, equaling his boyhood hero Ayrton Senna's tally of victories and his 8th of the season. Fans ushered in support for their F1 driver with hashtag Japanese Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton ruling the social media platform. Twitter mourned the passing of Frank Tyson, one of the fastest bowlers of all time. The English Test champion was nicknamed Typhoon for his stunning pace.
Tyson took the ball.
Tyson only played 17 tests but took 76 wickets at a stunning average of just 18.56. The high point of his career came when his ferocity helped England to a rare Ashes series win on Australian soil in 1954-1955, when he took 10 wickets in Sydney and a further 9 in Melbourne.
Cricket loses one of its favourite ferocious gentlemen. It is said that the Typhoon with his pace startled batsmen and spectators alike. May his soul rest in peace. Let's see what's happening in the world of Facebook. More in this report.
On Facebook's campus, two of the world's most powerful men, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Facebook founder and chief executive Mark Zuckerberg, used the high-tech company's platform to promote the growing power and influence of social media. In support of Digital India, Mark Zuckerberg changed his profile picture and wrote, "I changed my profile picture to support Digital India, the Indian government's effort to connect rural communities to the internet and give people access to more services online." In response to this, PM Narendra Modi also changed his profile picture and wrote in a post on Facebook, "Thanks Mark Zuckerberg for the support. I changed my DP in support of the efforts towards a Digital India." The International Olympics Committee is considering 5 new sports for 2020 Olympics to be held at Tokyo. Skateboarding, surfing, baseball or softball, sport climbing and karate are the 5 sports that have been recommended for inclusion at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. If the IOC gives a go-ahead to these sports, it will mean an extra 18 events involving an additional 474 athletes. However, the International Olympic Committee will make a final decision on this next year. Sepp Blatter to stay as FIFA president despite investigation. The FIFA president said he will not step down as FIFA president because of the criminal proceedings opened against him by Swiss investigators. Blatter is suspected of signing a contract that was unfavorable to FIFA and making a disloyal payment to UEFA president Michael Platini.
Will he, won't he? Well, as of now, he won't. Absence of accountability is one feature that has been plaguing sports organizations for decades now. Sepp Blatter resigned within days of being re-elected as FIFA president. But his adamance now is making the scene even more complicated. There's a lot more on this show, but we'll show you that after this very short break. Welcome back. Coming back to the big news that ruled different social media platforms this week. And it is about world number 1 doubles team of Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis, who clinched their 6th title of the year at the Guangzhou Open. It was Sania's 7th title of the year. She won 1 trophy with Bethany Matic Sands in Sydney. More in this report.
It was a dream run of sorts for ace tennis player Sania Mirza. The duo continued doing wonders in the tennis court and clinched the Guangzhou International Women's Open title. It was Sania's 7th title of the 2015 season. Sania and Hingis have now won 6 of 13 events they have played since joining forces in March. Fans celebrated the win of the Indo-Swiss pair of Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis on Twitter and Facebook. Enthusiastic fans coined the term Santina for the duo, and it was trending all around. This is the first time that Sania won back-to-back majors in a year, Wimbledon and the US Open. With their doubles combination and their victories together, it seems to be the beginning of a new chapter in women's doubles.
In the studio, we are joined by our social media analyst, Mr. Karamdeep Singh Randhawa. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me here.
We've been told that you're a big Sania fan, so we hope this discussion is going to be an interesting and engaging one. One is known for a strong backhand, another for a ferocious forehand. Together, they are complementing and supplementing each other and have turned into a force to reckon with.
Yes, of course they have. Starting from March, Sania and Martina, they have played very aggressive tennis. We have seen from Indian wells, Sania and Martina, they both have played very aggressive. Sania was hitting the ball from the baseline very aggressively, and they both were like playing very aggressive. And Martina near the net was hitting volleys very perfectly.
एक तरह का रेनेसा कहा जा सकता है क्योंकि there was this time when Sania and both Hingis, they were suffering from patchy form, injuries, but since the time they came together, that is in March, they've been actually very strong together.
See, tennis is a game of very much running on the court and all that.
Ji.
So it's very much, you are very much prone to injuries. Sania and Martina, they have come up aggressively from the injuries. You can, if you remember, in 2008, Sania was suffering from a wrist injury. She came up strongly from that. In 2011, she came up strongly from knee injury. And afterwards, you can see both Sania and Martina, when they have joined together in doubles, they are performing very well.
Now, social media helped them come up with the term Santina. Social media coined that term. So even for a celebrity, social media is actually very important?
Yeah, it's very much active, important for your fans and all that. You get in touch with your fans and all that. You can see Santina, the term came from the fans.
Yeah.
The Sania asked their fans to that we are making a team, and Santina came. So the first term is Sania's and the last term is Hingis.
Santina has San before Tina, which is Sania before Hingis, but there are sections of media reporting that it's because of Hingis that Sania is winning her matches. It's unfortunate, but we'd like to have your take.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, but as you know, doubles is a game of two players, so one cannot perform. So both the players on the court have to be active. As we saw, Sania, she was hitting the ball from baseline, and Martina was near the net hitting some good volleys. So I think doubles is a game which needs both the players very much active.
Doubles is a lot about trust, and we see Sania and Hingis are actually very good friends off the court as well. They share their pictures on social media, celebrating their victories together, being happy together.
Yeah, see, you spoke of trust. Trust is very much important in a game. See, if you are very much friendly off the court, you can be very much friendly on the court, which we have seen so far. So that's why they have won so far 6 titles, starting when they have joined from March.
Thank you, Karamdeep, for the enriching discussion.
Thank you so much.
Be it camaraderie or technique, the stars have aligned for Santina. We wish they continue with their rampaging form. Have you ever lent a thought to how many teacups have been used in prestigious events like Wimbledon? Or something like Which country has won the most number of Davis Cup tournaments? So here is our next segment, Did You Know?, which will give you the mind-boggling facts from the world of sports. Here are today's interesting facts. Did you know that ahead of a test series in 1987, India and Pakistan were playing an exhibition match where Imran Khan's team was short on fielders. Guess who then was summoned to be the substitute fielder? Well, it was none other than Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar, who was merely 13 years of age then. Did you know that the sport of rugby is named after rugby school, where the game was first played? The game is said to have been invented in 1823 when William Webb Ellis caught the ball while playing a game of football at school and then ran to the goal with it. Did you know that the longest match in the history of tennis was played between John Isner and Nicolas Mahut at Wimbledon in 2010? It was the most extraordinary game of tennis in its 125-year history. The marathon match took a staggering 11 hours and 5 minutes to finish. Did you know that in 1971, Alan Shepard became the first person to hit a golf ball on the moon? In case you're pondering how that happened, well, he happens to be the only person to play golf anywhere other than Earth. From the archives is our next segment, On This Day in Sports.
In 1947, the Fédération Internationale des Automobiles formally established Formula One racing in Grand Prix competition. In 1980, Larry Holmes defeated Muhammad Ali to retain the WBC heavyweight title and earn the Ring magazine's heavyweight championship. Holmes entered the fight with a 35-0 record, and he had already successfully defended the WBC heavyweight championship on 7 occasions. In 2009, Rio de Janeiro was elected the host city of 2016 Summer Olympics and Paralympics in Brazil. Many were shocked that Chicago was eliminated after the first and second rounds of voting.
It's time to head into a short break. Don't go too far away because we'll be right back.
Covering all the sporting events. Bringing the best action forward. Watch all your favorite sports stars only on DD Sports.
Welcome back, and here's some good news for the fans of cricketer Ajinkya Rahane, as Ajju celebrated his first wedding anniversary with wife Radhika. Twitter to share his happiness and said, "It's been a year already. Time really flies. Hashtag first wedding anniversary." He tweeted with a photograph. Here's a section which you're absolutely going to love. We fondly call it our cartoon corner. So this week we have world champion Lewis Hamilton. Considering the things that he can do on a Formula 1 track, we've depicted him as a superhero, and it wouldn't be an exaggeration. Here, our superhero is euphoric after winning the Formula 1 title at Japanese Grand Prix. We're sure that the budding athletes would love to see themselves on our show. So this is totally your space, where you can send us your pictures of the prizes won in different sports at school or college level, and we will show you those pictures in our next episode. You can send your pictures via mail. Our mail ID is ddsportsconnect@gmail.com. Remember, it's Connect with a K, so don't miss it. Now it's time to wind up this show. But before going, we'll leave you with this question, which of course is our sports quiz. So today's question is, who was the first ODI captain for India? Was it Ajit Wadekar, or Bishan Singh Bedi, or Nawab Pataudi, or Vinu Mankan? You can tweet us with your answers using hashtag sportsquiz on Twitter and Facebook, and we will announce the winner's name in our next episode. Also, you can mail us your answers on ddsportsconnect@gmail.com. Do connect with us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Our Twitter link is twitter.com/ddsportsindia. You can follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Doordarshan Sports and subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube/Doordarshan Sports. Also, you can share your articles with us. We promise we will post the best ones on our blog. Our mail ID is ddsportsconnect@gmail.com. Hope you like our show. We will meet you again next week with some more interesting and trending news from the sporting world. But before going, we'll leave you with this amazing video where cricketer Anil Kumble enthralled the audience and won many hearts by taking all 10 of Pakistan's cricket team's wicket. Relive the moments with us and keep watching DD Sports. Goodbye, take care and stay connected.
He's out. Off with United's wicket. Toss. His ball again binds him on. Again struck on the... He's tried that shot. That's up in the air. Again wrapped on the bat. Up goes Match innings.